There we go. Here. Get things going. Sorry, I'm just a little bit late today. Just trying to get all the notifications and stuff out. Just give me one sec. Okay guys, today we are going to go looking for some sponge. Today is going to be a good day for looking for sponge in Minecraft. We're going to be Sponge Robert Rectangle Pants today. Let me just see that everything is tip-top shape. It looks like we're doing okay. Seems like the short I posted this morning is doing pretty well, which is always good to see. Oh yeah, about 100 views. Not bad, not bad. For anyone who's been having problems in the chat, I did look into that, and turns out it is a YouTube glitch, and there's not much I can really do about it. So I did as much as I could, and it seems to have helped. But until I get confirmation of that, we're just gonna have to kind of deal. So what do we got for frames? We're doing okay. All right. So right before we left yesterday, we decided that, you know, needed to start filling up on some supplies. And it looks like that it is doing its best to keep up with it. Why it's not dumping into the last one, I have no idea, but it should be. Here, we'll manually kind of help it out here. Oh. Is this hopper locked? I guess it must be. That's why it's not working. Interesting. We will have to look into that at some point. I'm assuming one of the redstone connections here is locking the hopper, but that's fine. We'll look into that later. But today, I think we're gonna be getting prepped to go to another ocean monument. Now, the one we already took down, unfortunately, it didn't have any stuff for us to use for, you know, building our base. So we can dismantle it for prismarine, which is nice. But past that, we're kind of screwed. So, what I want to do is I want to grab this so we can make a bunch of stuff. Definitely going to take our trident with us. That was definitely key. Same with our hoe. We're going to need a bunch of milk buckets. And we actually did get water breathing yesterday, so we actually have a couple of those already made. But we will actually need a bit more water breathing than that. I'm just trying to remember where I put them all. Could have swore I had more than one, but That's okay. Let's use a puffer fish. And we can use that to make a few more. We have this for doors. And then... we don't need fire res while we're there for sure. We don't need that. We definitely don't need a furnace. Just trying to lighten the load a little bit. We're definitely not going to need torches. That's actually something we need to mess around with, is name tags. Sorry guys, I'm just sort of waking up here. But we can kind of get something like this. Honestly, the bed's not going to help very much either, but we'll make it work. Ollie, hey. What's going on? Okay. So, I guess first things first, I'm the realist. Second things second, let's make a bunch of these. There we go. I feel like that should tide us over a little bit. And now, let's go make some potions of water breathing. So, I think the easiest way to do this is, you know, wreck my entire carpet for sure. Ah, screw that guy. Oh. Today I learned iron golems can get poisoned. Here, excuse me, homie. There we go. Go grab some of our nether warts and a few bottles. There we go. Ollie, hey. Don't do that. Sorry, my cat's having a bit of a moment this morning. He's being a bit of a diva. And grab some gunpowder. Seems like all the farms are pumping out tons and tons of items. So that's always good. There we go. Got our awkward potion. So we throw in a puffer fish. Make some water breathing. While that's going on, I'm gonna go grab a bit of this, because I need food. At least better food than what I have. So, gotta keep up the cow population, can't just kill them all the time. So we can start doing this. There we go. Get some fresh cows before we bring in the new generation. There we go. And the best part is we have looting now, so I actually don't even need to kill that many of them. Yeah, like that's already at 42. I feel like food is no longer an issue. There we go. Where's that put me at? 2.5 stacks. Pretty good. Okay. Toss these in the super smelter. Hopefully, won't take too long to empty out all the glass. I feel like it's moving pretty quickly, so... How are we looking here? Here, I will do this temporarily. I keep hearing Gil 4 out there, and I'm just like, oh god, a ghast! Just PTSD from yesterday. Alright, what do we got? Water breathing, great. So we will extend that to make them 8-minute long ones. I actually should have grabbed milk while I was down there, but sort of forgot. It's okay, though. We'll just pop down there real quick. Jeez, it's raining pretty hard. Hey, I'm behind you. There we go. Get some milk for our troubles. Let's run over here, see what we got for food. Or that, already up to 25. We are in great shape. I do need to empty this, apparently. Hey, Luna. Here we go. I will... Do I want these to be splash potions? Sure, we'll make them splash potions. Why not? So that can be like that. I managed to grab a couple of these stick plants, too, which... I wasn't quite sure how to get those originally, but I think I figured it out. Here we go. Only need one pickaxe, really. We are preparing to go to another ocean monument. Hopefully. Here, I'll stick that in here just so we have it still, because I can still grab it with the under chest, even if I need to abandon it at some point. Grab some more food. And this should be more than fine for a little while. Sorry, just trying to wake up. Jeez. My brain is just like fried right now. Okay. Bow would be useful, but I have this, so maybe I'll go throw the bow back in my chest. I am gonna bring the elytra for this, just because I don't know where another ocean monument would be. But hopefully there isn't one too far away. Like, our ocean is huge, so I don't see why there wouldn't be. We'll throw this in with nether, I guess. Or is this like... Yeah, here we go. There's 3 of them. Okay. So yeah, we have water breathing. We have all these other water breathings. This one's not as great, but that's okay. We have lots of milk buckets to get rid of mining fatigue if we find it. We have our diamond hoe, which should be more than enough durability left to get all the sponge. And yeah. I think we're good. Let me maybe toss the TNT away. But we're looking pretty good right now. Got my doors, got my totem. I have a shield as a backup. I got some gold apples. So I think we'll be okay. We're actually a lot more prepared this time than we were last time, so... Let me just grab a bit more food. Okay. So, what we can do first is get some likes in the stream. And then we can go feed the puppos, obviously, because we haven't done that in a couple days. Here, Bern and Ernie. The 3 amigos. And I don't have any seeds on me, but we'll pet the bird. We got Ripclop 1 through 8. And our axolotl friends. Depending on what happens today, I might actually work on this later and maybe start the sheep farm. I haven't decided yet. I actually want to go check how much sugarcane we have, because I haven't really been paying attention to that one. Let me just pop over here and check. Yeah, we're doing okay. Definitely making more gunpowder than sugarcane right now, but... Sorry, I'm just trying to stall so I can do tea time before I head out. I wish you could stack milk buckets. That would be great. That's fine, whatever. I'll grab this guy. I would like to get on breaking today as well. That's sort of been on my list. Here, we'll swap these around for a sec. There we go. Look at this dude. What up, Jeeves? There's so many cats, too. I've never actually tried collecting all the cats in Minecraft, but, like, I feel like we got quite the collection. Like, here's our OG cat right here. He's a bit of a wily one. Here. Can I get him to... Come here. There we go. And then we got our orange cat, which reminds me of my mom's cat, to be honest. She has an orange cat. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of like our family cat, but, like, I had already moved out at that point, so, like, I only really lived with the cat for, like, 3 months. So him and I aren't tight like that, but whenever I come to visit, like, he definitely remembers me, so. Like, my mom has 2 cats. The younger one is the one that was, like, that remembers me the most, and I went there last time. I walked in the door, and she wasn't looking at me, she was looking at the wall. And I was like, hey, Stinky, and she turned around, and she's just like, and just, like, freaked right out. It's like, you're here! Oh my god! That cat just loves me for some reason. Here, let's head to shore. Actually, no. Let's do parkour. Parkour! Parkour, parkour! Hey! The other option... the other option I have for today is we could do... we could technically do a nether hub. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm going to try something. Been having trouble with the chat lately. And I'm wondering if I do this. Here we go. It said if I try refreshing the page, it might help. So I'm going to try that. I don't know if you guys are just being quiet today or if it's the chat blocking your messages, but hopefully not. Yeah, no, I looked into it, and apparently there's been a glitch going on since, like, 2024, where, just to let you know, I'm doing homework right now, so not chatting. Okay, thank you. No, I actually do appreciate that, because, yeah, apparently there's been a glitch happening on YouTube since 2024. I looked it up yesterday. Yeah, tell you something good happens. I'll try. But yeah, no, basically it's been preventing people from getting notifications for live streams and also preventing them from having their messages seen in chat. And it was really bad yesterday. We had a bunch of people complaining that, like, even my wife, like, she was sending messages in chat and it wasn't going through, but then you could see it on, like, the screen chat from when I was using Caster Labs and, like, streaming it via OBS. So apparently not everyone's chats are going through. A big part of that is if you use emojis, the spam filter is being too aggressive, so try to avoid using emojis if you can. And anything that can be taken, like, negatively, basically. It's really, really dumb, but apparently it's a thing, so just be mindful of that, I guess. So, do I have a boat on me? I guess not. So here, we'll head out this way. I'm sure there's probably another ocean monument somewhere nearby, but I only know of the one that's like kind of that way. But I'm hoping that if we just go far enough, we'll just like kind of see one. Maybe we can set up base somewhere. Yeah, I won't be here long, but I did my first day of work today. How was that, Bacon? Thanks for stopping by at the very least. Here, just looking for... It's got to be in like a deeper ocean, right? So I got to kind of watch where I'm going. Here, do I have inventory space? I got a little bit. Grab some of this sugar cane. It was alright. Chill people. That's good. Yeah, I actually heard from the recruiter yesterday. He's just like, hey, so sorry you haven't heard anything yet. Don't worry. Just it's because people aren't in the office to write your offer letter. But I'm pretty sure you got it, so just like hang tight. And I'm like, okay, like it's Wednesday, my guy. Like you usually give an offer letter like earlier in the week. What's going on? So I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation. But that's good, Bacon. Hopefully it's not too hard on you. I guess you'll know after like a week or two. But I mean, if the pay's good. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but like they're just busy and short-staffed, right? Like, that's why they're hiring people, right? They only have like one guy that can go out into the field and like meet with customers and stuff, and they have one guy in the office that can draft right now. So I kind of get it because like it kind of has to go through like the owner and everybody else. But obviously it's frustrating on my end because I'm sitting here like, do I have a job? Like, are you giving me the job? Are you passing me up? Like, am I sitting here waiting, you know, for the past few weeks to find out it's a no? Like, what's going on here? So I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but apparently he's going to reach out today and kind of give them the, hey, what the hell? So we'll see. It's 12:30 a.m. All right. Well, again, that's okay, Bacon. I am gonna have to stop for tea time in just a sec, so bear with me here. I'm just trying to grab some extra rockets because apparently we're gonna need them. I thought there would be another one closer by, but apparently not. Here, just throw them in here, I guess. That's fine. But yeah, so hopefully your job goes well. It sounds like it's going well anyway. Hopefully I get news about my job at some point today. And then, yeah. Because that's the thing, right? Like, if I accept it today, then I could very well be starting, like, this upcoming Monday. So I'm trying to, like, you know, if they give me the offer letter on a Friday, I can't necessarily, like, sign it and say yes or no in a day and then be like, okay, I'll be here on Monday. Like, that seems like not a lot of time. So that's why it's weird that they're taking so long. Yeah, I bet you're tired. I really hope you get it. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys get your jobs too. But yeah, give me one sec. I'm gonna go make the tea. Hey, Virulink. Yeah, you're right. It is tea time. Showed up right on time. Dropping the tea. Okay. Let's figure this out. So, got all my stuff. Let's head out. We're heading to, hopefully, an ocean monument. Just have a quick nap before we go. Okay. So, turns out our immediate ocean doesn't really have one, which is fine. Just gonna do a quick fuel up of my elytra. Give me a sec. Yeah, I figured it was a little low. Gotta go a little higher. Well, where's all the mobs? Wait for it. Hello? Oh, yeah, they're there. Did it stop? Oh, it did. Yeah, this is the only problem with this design is sometimes this happens. Unfortunately. There. There we go. That's why the chest is there, so that when that happens, you can fix it. There's all the mobs. There we go. Fiery death. Good? Yeah, we're good. Alright. We out. Here, let's head this direction. Hopefully the ocean opens up a little bit more over here and there's another ocean monument. I love fiery death. Hee hee. It's like that one Luma from the Mario movie that's just like a masochist. Probably one of the funniest parts of that entire movie. Yeah, this looks like could lead to open ocean a little bit. Hope so, because our elytra only has so much durability. What up, turtles? We haven't gotten turtles in this file yet. I feel like that's something we should look into at some point. How are we looking here? I mean, here's a swamp. That's, I guess, way closer than the one we found. But let's try and find an ocean monument. I'm not really seeing one, though. It's a lot easier to find them at night because they glow. But I don't ever want to, like, go into one at night, you know what I mean? There's a drown monument, so it's definitely deep enough for other structures. Let's try going this way. Head into some uncharted territory over here. Could have swore we saw one close by too, like there was more than one, but I must have been mistaken. Here's some ice biome. Freeze time. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just saying goodbye to my wife. Okay. We are ready to go. So let's... I'm busting all like the Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes today, but I'm like, let's get serious. That dude is a very interesting dude, if you guys didn't know. I think I brought it up before, but he is a very interesting fellow. He's done a lot with his life. Where is the ocean monument? There's gotta be one nearby. My durability. Oh, here's one. Alright, so first things first, where's the entrance? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is sip this so I can get it out of my inventory. And let's get in here. Alright, go, 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 go. Find that Spange. Ow. Okay, whatever. Go. Huh. I don't know what's going on. I think my wife was wearing perfume or something, but, it smells pretty good. Kind of threw me off for a second. Then I was like, what does that smell? It's very, like, flowery. Ah. 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 Get out of here. Jeez, if we found another one that doesn't have sponge, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I can't believe that other one. We went through the entire thing and didn't find a single piece of sponge. Just doing a quick little sweep of the area. Oh, here we go. Found some sponge. Okay. So basically I need to drink a milk bucket. Gotta have dinner. That's okay, I'm behind you. Here. Okay, immediately gave me mining fatigue again. Here, stay in the air bubble. Try and break as many as I can. Spange! Go, 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 go. Yeah, there we go. Got it all. That's going to make building the house so much easier. How much should we get? We got 30. That is great. So now what I'm going to do is pop another water breathing. And hopefully find some more, which we did. Oh, yeah. More sponge. Okay. That's actually great. That was a way easier mission than I thought. I don't even know if I'm going to bother fighting the Guardians, to be honest. We already fought them in the other one, so I've already got that more or less figured out. You know, I don't think there's an achievement for it, but if there is, I already got it. Go, 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 get it before mining fatigue. Go, 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 one more, yeah. Guardians will drop armor trims. Yo! Pro gamer legend. Oh, they'll drop the armor trim. That's a good point. Yo, one question. Sure. How am I? I'm doing okay. Just got some sponge. Hanging out. I do need to not get hit by this guy. There we go. Okay. This is going surprisingly well, so let's, we'll keep exploring, I guess. And then while we explore, we can try and find the Guardians. I would like to try and save all my water breathing if possible. But the good thing is we got a bunch of sponge. I'm not super worried about the Guardians, but my main mission here was to get sponge, so here, let's not drown. Here, where are my buckets? Pro tip right here. Infinite water breathing. Okay. Get out of here. Ah, oh, I stuck. What's happening? That's weird. Bro, I want to have a massive hardcore world too, but I keep dying. What are some tips? Honestly, so hardcore is a lot different than survival. You kind of have to do things in a certain order. For me personally, I always end up dying usually to, I usually end up dying to, blast, I'm sorry, I'm just getting killed. I usually end up dying to like creepers sneaking up behind me, so I guess the first thing is just to get armor. Even especially now that there's copper armor in the game, it's way easier to do that right off the bat. So I would say get full armor as soon as possible, and then try and get blast protection. Blast protection is super helpful, especially in hardcore. It will definitely keep you alive. I would recommend getting blast protection before any other enchantment, honestly. Look, not like die a lot, but I get full armor, went to the nether, and I somehow die. I would say just, like, change your mindset, maybe. Because, like, in hardcore, you need to treat it like you only get one life, right? Like, because that's what it is. Treat it like in real life. Like, if you see danger, don't just run into a room full of danger. Like, just play it smart, right? Like, hey, like, I'm in hell. There's a bunch of lava here, like, just the nether, for example. You know, maybe I should bring things that prevent me from dying to lava. Or, like, just, like, you know, just things like that. Like, you know, there's not really a tip other than just to practice. But, you know, be efficient. Make sure you take cover behind things. Make sure you don't just run into danger when you don't have to. You know, if you can shoot things at a distance where you can hit them and they can't hit you, that's a huge advantage, right? So if you can bring a bow or a trident or something and just attack things from a distance, that'll keep you alive way longer than most things. Like, it's the whole reason bows and stuff like that exist. You know, hey, I want to stab someone. They're all the way over there. How do I do that? Like, just use ranged weapons is, like, a big part of it. Oh, that's the big one. Where the heck is this guy? This dude? How did you even get in here? Let's see, what else is another good tip? Always try and carry some form of instant healing, whether that's golden apples or potions. That's really good in a pinch. You know, if you're about to die and, you know, your regen's just not going to cut it. If you can get instant healing potions or like some kind of instant healing thing, that would definitely be helpful. I also got a stupid new update. Came, need den plates. I'm here and on my 5th bastion, can't find it. Yeah, we actually just got netherite in this file yesterday or the day before. So, like, I hate going to bastions. So, I guess my advice for bastions is just get as prepared as you can. And, you know, try your best to avoid the brutes, because I hate fighting brutes. They do way too much damage. Yeah, piglin brutes are way too strong. Like, they, apparently there's only 5 and they don't respawn, according to what I heard in my chat yesterday. I thought they respawned, but apparently not. But regardless, like, piglin brutes are so strong, so, like, you gotta be careful of those guys. Why is there so many of you here? Here, can I, like... And, like, the thing is, like, you don't need netherite, right? Like, diamond is still, like, really, really good. You know, you don't need netherite to be successful. I went through all of Season 2 without getting a single bit of netherite, and we made it today almost, like, 300. So, you gotta keep that in mind as well. It is the best armor in the game, sure, but just because it's the best in the game doesn't mean you need it to, like, succeed. Here, let's head over to this side. See if I can take out the big one. Here, I want to try and put a door down. Like, you have to calculate somehow, right? Yeah, especially when you know where you can go and you might somehow create an open space for brutes. Can I see your enchantments and armor? Sure. Yeah, like, my enchantments are, like, pretty basic bitch enchantments right now, except for my, like, weapons and stuff. But, like, you know, I got respiration and protection. I got blast protection to protect me from creepers, protection to keep me from just normal damage, fire protection for the nether, and then my boots I need to put projectile protection on still, but, like, you don't really need it. You just need to, you know, dodge. Just, like, you know, in hardcore, just don't do stupid things. Like, just, you know, like right now I'm getting attacked. Hide behind something. Getting attacked. Hide behind something. Like, it's really that simple. A lot of people, I don't know why, they don't seem to understand that. Even here. Oh, look. I'm almost out of breath. Get some more breath. Like, just, I guess the main thing is just don't panic. Try not to panic. Blast protection protects you from creepers. So, like, if you're just walking around in hardcore and all of a sudden a creeper walks up behind you and blows up, you know, your world's over. Like, that's it. Like, you can't stop that. You can't block it. You can't do anything if it's behind you. So, with blast protection, it just basically goes, okay, you get one more free hit. If you get hit by a creeper, just run. Is kind of the best way to say that. Here, I'm going to do this because I just need to take out the big one. Ow. Stop that. Here. Where is the big one? There he is. Wow, there's a lot of the small ones here. Most annoying thing is the zombies can block you and you can't do anything about it. I mean, if you bring a shield, you know, you're pretty good. You can also put your doors on the weird way where if you line up your door and you put it against a wall and then open it, the zombies get confused and think your door's already open, so they won't try and break it. I guess that's a good tip for hardcore if you're struggling with zombies coming into your base. Why is that not hitting him? Get out of here. so he's hiding underneath here. Okay, no, he's hiding right here. Here. Slowly take this dude down, one hit at a time. Oops, get out of here. There. That was one. Unfortunately, I don't think I got the armor trim from it, but I never died of creepers. The thing is, last time I died because I was shielding, breaking some diamonds, and I blocked, and I couldn't go because something was pushing me. Yeah, well, you gotta remember too, like, your shield does break. Like, it's not infinite, right? Like, when something hits you hard enough, like with a crit, it does have a cooldown to it, so you have to kind of be aware of that as well. You can't just, like, block forever. You do have to, like, move and run around and stuff. So keep that in mind too when you're playing. Here, I'm gonna set up. Actually, this is a good spot right here. This ocean monument's pretty sick. It's got a bunch of breathing spots to it. But yeah, no, I would just say like don't play stupid, right? Like just like be smart about it. Don't just run into danger. Like think about it before you run in. Like, hey, there's a bunch of guys here. You know, should I run in, you know, guns a-blazing, or should I take cover and hide behind a wall and pick them off one by one? Like just it's stuff like that, right? That's all. You know, here, I don't know where the danger is. I don't know what's going on. There might be a big one on the other side of this wall here, so I just want to double check before I do anything. Yep, definitely. So that's Guardian number 2. So, you know, just hide behind the wall. You know, play smart. Make sure you're not getting attacked at other angles. You know. You know, this guy's coming in. Break his line of sight. That's the thing. These guys, they do a lot of damage, but you just got to make sure you break the line of sight with them. But sometimes you have one behind you and you're not paying attention. So you just got to kind of be aware of it, I guess. Yeah. Especially these big ones too. Like they'll eat through your health if you're not careful. I have ADHD, so it's hard to think about. Yeah. Like, I personally don't have ADHD. You know, recently I've been questioning whether or not I do or have autism, but it's kind of hard for me to believe that just because I'm pretty high functioning, so but apparently it is a thing, so hard to say. I have had some questioning moments on the internet where I'm like, huh, maybe I do have this. But, you know, I'm not a professional, so I can't say I do or don't, but okay, we have 2 of them. I could have swore I saw an armor trim. That might be one right there. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Here, I'm going to turn F3B. There. I checked the doctor. Yeah. You know, that's fine. How's my water breathing doing? So I got 2 minutes of water breathing left. That's the thing too, like everyone thinks that ocean monuments are so big, but after like digging one out myself and like rebuilding it, like they're really not. Like, I don't think people realize how small ocean monuments actually are until you like take one apart and like remove all the little hidden rooms and walls and stuff. Why don't you stream on Twitch and YouTube? I do, and I am currently. I am on Twitch right now as Stein Plays MC, and I am on YouTube right now as Stein Plays. Is that the big one? Oh, it is the big one. That's way more dangerous. I don't know why I can't hit the big one, because I'm aiming for its actual hitbox, but... I'm hoping this one drops the armor trim. But this is the last one. There we go. What was that? Did I get it? No. Oh well. I actually think I'm near the top of the monument itself. I do want to check and just make sure I didn't miss any sponge, but we got a full stack out of here, so I think we're pretty good. Eventually I would like to... Oh my god, hello. I would like to try and steal a bunch of these prismarine lanterns. You know, I mean, we're here. I might as well just take them. Here. Is this Silk Boy? It's not. Just take this out. And this is going to be kind of strange, but let me grab my water breathing. The good thing is they took out all the guardians, so I should just be able to go through and take all this. Why am I killing it right now? Because I'm the best. No, I'm kidding. It's all the likes, guys. You have 5 likes already. Killing it. No, honestly, I think it's just because I'm really afraid of ocean monuments. Like, behind bastions, I would say ocean monuments are the other thing I'm, like, most afraid of. So, I'm just trying my best to, be as safe as humanly possible. But the good thing is once we get a Heart of the Sea completely upgraded into a conduit, I already have prismarine. So I can sit here and... Okay. I didn't even know I was getting attacked. Here. Actually, 6 legs. No, I mean, why aren't you killing them for what? Oh. So I'm killing the guardians because they can drop an armor trim. Which, you know, pretty great. But I'm getting the lanterns right now because my house is underwater. And they are pretty helpful. And I'm grabbing prismarine so that I can make a conduit so that I can have underwater breathing, because our base is underwater. And being able to breathe underwater while building it would be great. And I'm grabbing sponge from here, which is the whole reason we're here, so that I can make bigger rooms and then just use a bunch of sponge to clear out the water really fast. There's different armor trims, right? So, like, you have the netherite armor trim that lets you turn your armor into netherite, but then there's the other armor trims that give your armor, like, different patterns and stuff. And so right now, I'm looking for the one that you get from fighting guardians, which I guess I can't find it anymore because I just killed all 3 of them and didn't get it. But, yeah, no, it's, you know, obviously it's a rare drop. You have to fight one of the main Minecraft bosses to get it. Right now I'm just grabbing prismarine because I just need it for a conduit at some point. And then I'm grabbing sea lanterns because they look cool and they're kind of rare. Because you have to craft them with the crystals you get from killing these guys. Well, there's another one. But yeah, we can... If you don't mind me asking your PC specs, I'm actually on a laptop. So, you know, you don't need something super high end. Like my laptop is a decent laptop, but you know, I'm not going to give you my full specs, but but my laptop is like, I don't know, like I think it was like $1,700, but it was like years ago, so it's probably like an $1,100 one now. So like, just because of how like, you know, laptops get better. My wife's actually looking into getting a desktop because she doesn't really use her laptop to like go out of the house much, and she wants something a little more powerful, which I get. So like she uses it out of the house to like go to her friends to like watch anime and stuff, but nothing that's like super resource heavy, I guess. Like there's no reason to like, you know, spend money on another laptop when you can just use a desktop and get something way more powerful for cheaper. But yeah, no, I'm running everything off a laptop right now, which probably isn't the smartest thing in the world, but it works. How many lanterns do I got? 21. It's pretty good. Like, you think about it, I'm running 2 different screens. I'm running OBS, Caster Labs, 3 different browser pop-up tabs, and Minecraft at like decent frame rate and render distance, so I think I'm doing okay. I don't know why there's so many in this room. Jeez. I'm just trying to head towards the exit at this point. I'm just grabbing all the lanterns along the way. There we go. Just trying to avoid line of sight with these guys before my water breathing runs out. I'm pretty sure we can find our way out of here. Honestly, I guess the easiest way to get out of here would just be to dig through the wall and just fly out. Here, where is my elytra? Alright, let's fly out of here. Go, 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 go. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. So, we're a little far from home, but that's okay. If it's okay, can you go somewhere or pause and hold control, shift, escape? That opens up the control panel. Click on performance so I can see your specs if you don't mind. I do sort of mind, man. It's a little personal. Oh, you got a wife? Sick. Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, sorry. That's, I don't want to get too personal with the information in case you can, like, take over my laptop or something weird. So, I don't think that's a thing, but, if it helps, I'm using an Omen laptop, so it's a new-ish brand of HP laptop. To be honest, I don't know PC specs all that well. I kind of fake the funk with the nasty dunk on that one, and I just kind of pretend I know. But I actually have no idea what I'm talking about other than just, like, what each component does. But in terms of, like, this one has this and this one has that, like, I have no idea. Okay, I'll just help myself to these. Huh. I'm doing stuff. Give me a second. This dude. Here, have fun. Why isn't he attacking him? Oh my God, are you serious? There we go. I was gonna say. Ow. Yeah, you take a lot more damage in hardcore. I think this is my village. No, it's not. Different village. I don't know. I have an Intel i7, I believe, and I have a NVIDIA GeForce something or other. 11th gen Intel, i7, and then GeForce RTX 3060, I guess, is your answer. Okay. So that went surprisingly well, and we got a lot of sponge, so let me grab my other sponge. And I think I'll throw prismarine in with my gravel for now. But we do have sea lanterns now, so that's great. I can replace a bunch of stuff in here with that. It's not decent. You have the same specs as my brother's laptop. It was decent when I bought it, but like keep in mind I've had this laptop for like 5 to 6 years. An MSI Dragon? Nope. Either way, it does what I need it to. I don't really need to upgrade it right now. I'm not exactly sitting around, being a pro gamer and all. I don't need 32 gigs of RAM or anything like that. It runs my Minecraft, it does my streaming. That's all I really care about. Here we can grab a bit of this out to refill all of our gear. Here, I'll actually do that. There, good enough. Okay. I need to get my sponge out. And we can definitely get some of this going. Here, do that. That. And that. And I can just throw my sand back up here. And now we wait. I don't know why everything in my country, when they sell PCs, if they don't know the genuine price of them. I don't know. It depends on the currency, right? Is this just sponge? That would be why. Jeez, my nose is very, very stuffed today. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Rachel D. You missed it. We had a whole adventure where we went to an ocean monument. There we go. Yom you Azefen. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. I'm doing okay. We just got back from an ocean monument. We're just kind of throwing away our spoils for a second here. The spoils of war. Here, I'll toss those in here. What is that? Here, I'm gonna fix this. It's gonna be stupid expensive, but whatever. Rich boy. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. We got Rich Boy and Silk Boy back. Got Mjolnir. I don't know how my cousin has 10 terabytes of SSD, 512 gigabytes of RAM, RTX. Yeah, that sounds pretty expensive, man. Just exploring. Well, we just got a bunch of sponge, which, as you can tell, we're all underwater here, so that's going to be huge for helping us, you know, create new stuff. I would love to move this, but it's kind of in a convenient spot, so I don't really want to. But right now I'm cooking up a bunch of glass to be able to expand. And I would like to be able to, you know, finish off the villager trading today, if at all possible. What's my goal today? Well, we just kind of did it, which was go to an ocean monument. Now I'm thinking either to do villager things, or I could possibly work on the nether hub, which is something that I've been kind of toying around in my head for a little while. Make something cool there. Let's see. I guess the first thing is I want to put my sponge in here so I don't lose it. So that's pretty good. Like, remember when we did this room over here, like we only had 3 sponge. So we can definitely do a room this size much faster now with all that sponge. Do I have any exo farms? I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say probably not. But what I'm thinking is if we're going to expand the house anyways, we did start this tunnel that leads right to our nether portal here. So I'm wondering if maybe we finally bite the bullet and we make a dome starting here. And we make a new nether portal, right? Because like this one's like kind of crappy. Like it works, it's fine, but if we can build it down here, that would be super sick. What I am gonna do quickly is repair my shovel, so we can fly up to our mob spawner real quick. And we'll quickly repair that, and then we can level out the area. And I sort of want to make a dome for this. I do have a tool that like kind of helps with that. It's actually kind of cool. It's like all in your browser. You can Google it. But essentially it shows you like layer by layer how to make like a giant dome shape if you need to, or like any other shape. And I think it'll work really well for this situation. So let me quickly fly up here. Hopefully the redstone didn't break again. I'll just double check. But we should be okay. Yep, we're good. So hopefully we can grab some XP quickly. It just needs to repair the elytra first, and then it starts grabbing it with the shovel. There we go. And we got our new looting sword too, so basically all the gunpowder I just used is replenished just by me doing this. Probably already got a stack just sitting here. Okay, I'll head over to this side. Power 3 flame bow, that's actually not bad. Good for him. There we go. Looks like a round was in there somehow. Ow. something had thorns. There we go. And repaired. Here, I'll just grab a little bit of XP for my pickaxe while I'm here. That keeps happening. I'm wondering if there's a block up there that's actually, like, got a bunch of mobs on it. I keep hearing a witch. Yeah. Something weird is going on. I think there actually might be a block in there that a witch is stuck on. Might have to fix that at some point. I've been noticing that the past few times we've used this. There we go. Yeet. Here, ready? There we go. Do I have any XP farms? I mean, that's the closest thing I have to an XP farm. It's just a giant mob farm. I don't know if you guys can see the rain of items coming down from it, but that's all the drops landing into this little hopper system here. And then it all gets sorted into my sorting system. Sometimes occasionally a dolphin will come by, but like nothing too crazy. So let's head over here. Yeah, and if we had a conduit, it would be nice because then I would be just breathing underwater right now. But unfortunately, this is all we got. And what we can do, hopefully, is start digging all this out. And you know what I could do, actually? Maybe I should go try and get aqua affinity, because that'll make this, like, way easier. Here. Let's go grab a bunch of XP. I'm trying to fly with Elytra. We'll get a bunch of XP, and then we'll try and get it on a book, so I don't need to, like, mess around and, like, make another netherite helmet or anything. It should be good. You basically just need to, like, kind of fly around like this to get things to spawn in. If you want to make it run a little bit faster anyways. Here we go. Yeah, must be that copper guy in there. He's got thorns. Yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily faster than what we were doing by selling stuff for emeralds, but we do need to do that too, because I am kind of low on emeralds. But we'll try and get back up over level, like, I don't know, like 35 or something, and then we'll take a look and enchant some books. And then we can hopefully get Depth Strider, which is something I've been missing, and Aqua Affinity. And I'm just trying to think if there's any other enchantments I would want before I do that. Because obviously you can only enchant things so much before it doesn't let you do it anymore. So much. This mob farm is so much better than the other one too. I'm glad we tore it down. That was something I was like so like dreading doing. So I'm glad we just did it in one stream, like one like little like 4.5 hour stream. I should say little. It's a pretty big stream, but you know what I mean. Again, I don't know where this witch is hiding. I almost want to go into... You know what I could do, actually? Here. Hopefully this still works and doesn't crash anything, but I just want to see, like, what's happening. Because it really seems like there's a witch somewhere. Like, yeah, like, I keep hearing it, but where is it? Yeah, it's up there. So it floats in the lava, apparently. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. The more you know. Yeah, apparently witches can survive in lava with fire res, and then they just kind of sit there. That's probably fine. Throw a bit of this in here. Alright. Let's go try and get those last couple of enchantments. And then hopefully that'll make building this way easier. Like Aqua Affinity for sure. And it's not even a hard enchantment to get, too. I don't even think it's a level 30 enchantment. Love that. Okay. Let's see what we got. Bane of Arthropods, Respiration, Efficiency 1. We'll just do that. Fire Protection 4 book, I guess we'll keep. Piercing 4 book. Honestly, yeah, it's got Efficiency 4. That's pretty good, actually. Here, what else we got? Impaling 5, Feather Falling. I'll keep Impaling 5. Brought 3. Density 4. Yeah, Protection. Density 1. Quick Charge, Lure. There's so many enchantments now, Jesus. Prot 1. Loyalty 3. Efficiency, Feather Falling, Protection. Really? None of these had Aqua Affinity? I have trouble believing that, but... oh, here we go. Aqua Affinity level 30. So we'll fly back up, grab a bit more XP, and then we can enchant that book. And we'll finally have Aqua Affinity at the very least. Okay. Yeah, we're still in the Elytra. So we'll boot back up here, hit level 30 again. And hopefully we can get Depth Strider too. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else you add to a helmet. Like, not really. It'd be cool if there was an enchantment that just gave you night vision. Some kind of like helmet enchantment. That'd be sick. Okay. So we'll get back up to level 30, and then we'll get Aqua Affinity. And then the only real thing we're missing is like Swift Sneak, Soul Speed. You know, like kind of like the more niche ones. I did use Soul Speed when I was on the Abyss server, combined with a beacon, so I could run really fast. I actually had a super beacon, so I also had double jump as well. But, I don't think I'll do that with this. Like, I don't want to make, like, the entire ground soul sand. That'd be kind of annoying. I do actually need to make a nether wart farm at some point, too. Maybe I'll do that in the nether. Actually, no, because then it won't grow. Maybe I'll do it in this dome, so that's, like, surrounding the nether portal, so I just have nether wart growing. It's, like, not the worst idea. Like, you think about it, I've only collected nether wart once, and we still have, like, close to 30 of it, and it's, like, one of the fastest growing crops, if not the fastest growing crop. Like, I remember doing, like, skyblock servers back in the day, and, like, that was, like, basically currency, where, like, if you had nether wart, that was, like, what you sold for money, and, like, used to get everything else. There we go. So we'll just grab some bonus XP. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a Depth Strider book. I'll even do this. There we go. Looking pretty backed up nowadays. Where are we at? Really? My armor doesn't have mending on it? Alright, we need to fix that. I just swore it did. But here, we'll grab a bit more XP and then we can get some mending books as well. I have lots of means to make books now, so we'll throw mending on our armor, which, like, it's netherite, it's never gonna break, but Minecraft posting videos, jeez. Also, I did post a short this morning, guys, so if you're interested, you can go check that out on the main channel. Sorry, I know this is a little loud, but all in the name of progress. There, that should be pretty good for XP. Almost back up to level 37, so let me close this, because I don't know, it's so weird how, like, the Windows notifications pop up over top of the game and then they just sit there. I need to, like, figure out how to disable that. I'm sure it's easy, I just haven't bothered looking into it yet. But let's grab this book first. Do I have paper here? Yeah. Here, we'll do this. First and foremost, Aqua Affinity. I'm going to combine it with the mending book just because I'm not sure how many enchantments I have left before it'll give out on me. So here, we'll take these, we'll make some more books. There we go. Get some books. And what am I dealing with here? I got a potato. How the hell did I get a potato? We got gravel over here. Alright. Let's sell pumpkins and melons. I think will be the quickest way to get the emeralds for this. So we'll grab a few of these. Get our melons combined into a super melon. There we go. And we can just grab a bunch of emeralds. Hopefully this guy will reset in the middle of this, but I need 4 mending books, so it's mending, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then sell more of these. Awesome. That is perfect. Grab a couple for the road. There. I'll just toss that back in here. And I think you need an anvil to combine books as well. So here we'll do mending and aqua affinity. Mending, 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 mending. Feather falling. I only need 3 of those plus this one, so that's all we need for that. Just gonna huck this book. I don't really need it. Suffering from success. There, we'll pollute the ocean for future generations to deal with. And we can toss spider eyes somewhere. Seems like this is going to be the spider eye chest for some reason, so we'll just huck those bad boys in there. Alright, first things first, helmet. We'll give aqua affinity and mending. Great. We'll do the chest plate next. I don't really use thorns, so I'm kind of okay with not putting it on right now. And then with these, technically there are other enchantments, but I'll just get more netherite later. But there. I'm really mending on my gold boots before anything else. And then the only thing that I'm really missing right now is I need unbreaking books for the elytras. Really, I'm back down to level 1. That sucks. But aqua affinity is huge because now when I break blocks underwater, it won't take forever. So I think for now we're probably fine. We don't need to get depth strider right this second. Oh, there we go. I got some caffeine coming through my bloodstream right now. I'm just like, Stein.exe is online. Okay. So we can... There we go. So yeah, let's go dig out this area. We'll make it nice and flat. And then we can figure out what we're going to do with it. I would like to get more bees at some point, too. Might have to fly around with the elytra for that one, too. But we'll see. So let's start... There we go. That's so much better. And we have our fancy new sponge as well, so when I do finish the dome, we don't need to worry about filling it in at all. I can just, like, spam sponge and hopefully do it fast enough to create an air pocket. And by doing that, we'll be able to throw some furnaces in there and kind of go back and forth and just take all the water way quicker than before. So I'm just getting rid of all of this because... no point in flattening the stone underneath it if it's just going to get covered in gravel again. And we'll go from there. I am actually debating on doing a dragon fight this Friday. I haven't quite decided. I do have 3 gas tiers right now, so... it is in the realm of possibility, I think. I actually just realized today's stream we're gonna break the season 2 record. We are on day 277 right now. So figure we'll get the Nether hub going, and then maybe this weekend if I hit day 300 on Friday, it can be day 300 and also the resurrected dragon fight. So we'll see. Just gonna, eventually we'll probably end up using this for concrete, so as much as I want to just leave it, it is something I will eventually need. Gravel's kind of one of those weird things where you don't think to collect it, and then out of nowhere you need like a bunch of it, and you're just like, oh crap, I have none. And while we are on the bottom of the ocean, and that's, less the case here, because, gravel is basically the entire bottom of the ocean, it still matters to collect it, so just going to do what I can to keep it going. And then we're going to have to do some quick maths to figure out how big this thing is going to be. Because I think this is going to be a bit more of a challenge than I think it is. I am debating on dyeing all of the water, or all the glass red for this, because it is for the Nether. Give it kind of a spooky vibe. Get used for all those poppies we have at the iron farm. I do also need to make a dye farm at some point. I did mention that before, but maybe we'll do that today as well, depending on how long this takes. Did I bring water breathing with me? Ugh. Here, stop it. There we go. I'm just sort of realizing now, I guess on the other side of the world, it's becoming their summer. More or less. They're getting warmer weather, while all of us in North America are getting colder weather. I'm grabbing cobble because we seem to always run out of cobblestone in this file. So, and you use cobble for building a lot of the redstone machines. So I'm trying to make a point of grabbing cobble as opposed to stone right now. But let's run back. I still can't believe all of this is in hardcore. Like, this is an insane house. You're not gravel, you're andesite. Here. Here, I'll put prismarine there, I guess. As for gravel, the gravel chest is full. So I guess I'll dump some of it in there for now. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to refresh the stream quickly. It said to do that to hopefully fix this glitch, so just kind of making sure that you guys still have a chat. Just, there we go. You know, hopefully I haven't lost too many of you guys due to no chatting, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about this glitch. Let me just see here on my side. How's things going here? Not bad, not bad. I'm just checking out the views for the short I posted this morning. And it went from like doing okay and now it's starting to skyrocket, so that's good. Yeah, we got a lot of clips from yesterday's stream, technically 3 of them. So here, where is real-time views? Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, between 7 and 8 I got 800 views on that stream, so and it's still between 7 and 8, so it's still growing. I noticed a few of my shorts actually took off once I changed the privacy settings, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but, you know, I'll take it. Take the dub. Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, I can only imagine how long this would have taken with without Aqua Affinity. I'm glad I stopped to do that first. Being able to insta-mine versus having to take these out one by one, that would have been brutal. There, that's probably good. Okay. Head down here. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll put in the floor first. I'm sort of toying around the idea of doing one of those like glowing floors, but the thing is I don't have the connective glass, so it won't look the same. It'll look kind of funny without Optifine. So that's why I'm kind of like hemming and hawing about it, because like, you know, and if I had Optifine or like something else that gave me connected textures, it would look a lot better. But unfortunately, my computer doesn't seem to like it when I use Optifine and OBS at the same time. It just, it tends to freak out. I don't know why exactly. So I might mess around with like other clients to see if I can do that. But unfortunately for now, we're just going to have to kind of deal with what we have. Here, what do we got here? We're just about at the center. Part of me just wants to say screw it and just go grab another water breathing. But it's not like we're that far down, so. I keep looking at my netherite pick and I'm like, oh, the durability, it's gonna break. I almost need to like get the bar there just to know, like, no, it's good. I keep thinking like the durability is so low that it's about to break and I need to go repair it, but it's the exact opposite. It's completely full. Now we finally have a means of getting XP. Thank God. That was taking so long. Like, don't get me wrong, like the villagers, it's great. I love it. You know, that's my like go-to for XP, especially when starting a hardcore file or like starting off with something. But, you know, to have a mob farm that actually works is so much better. Hey, hit those like goals again. Yeah, apparently I was at 7 likes at one point, but I didn't see it, but I'm definitely at 6. What up, Virulink? Good to see you back in the chat. Yeah, but it turns out YouTube's been messing up lately. And so I changed a bunch of my privacy settings back to hopefully, you know, unfortunately it's going to let other people in that are going to say some not so nice things, potentially, but at least you guys will still be able to chat. Yeah, apparently there's been like a known issue since like 2024. I looked it up yesterday, where people's chat messages aren't going through and they're not getting notifications for streams. And it's like a known bug, and YouTube just like doesn't know how to fix it. So I don't know, man. I just stream here. Part of me almost wants to make a like a community post right now just to see if that helps. You know what? We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Where is my stream link? That's actually a good point. Stream URL, backup server URL, blah, blah, blah. Here, Stein. See if maybe I can get it just by like looking it up. There. Can do that. Living at the whim of YouTube is a dystopia. I know, right? It's so bad. Actually, is this how I do a community post? Maybe it is. Create post. Hey, we are live right now. Come check out the stream. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. Get it out to subscribers. It's just so bizarre how that keeps happening. Like, I really don't know what the deal is. But hopefully that fixes some things. You know, I shouldn't have to send out, like, multiple notifications to get one to go. But here we are. Unfortunately, every time I refresh the stream, it's going to change who the number 1 is. But since Bacon's not going to be here today, I think we're okay. I don't know how serious my wife is about it, though. But we'll see. Okay, so we're going to dig this out. Again, I would like to do the falling glass floor where it's like the fog effect. Maybe I'll do that in the nether. And I'll keep this the same spruce that we had before. There are a couple of floor designs I really want to try, though. So we'll see. Right now, I just want to flatten this out so that we can get a picture of how big this dome needs to be. And then we can kind of go from there. Because the problem, too, is like I can only make the dome so big before it'll start poking out of the water. Just because of, like, you know, math. So I'm going to try my best to satisfy it, but I don't know. I might have to extend the tunnel a little bit to get this to work. To make the dome, like, smaller. Just to get it to line up. Because I need the dome center to be here. But the radius of the dome needs to be smaller than, you know, this from the floor to here. Otherwise, it's going to poke out of the water. So it looks like we'll be okay, just kind of at a rough glance. But, you know, math's a tricky thing sometimes. So I'm just going to dig all this out and just hope it works. And then we can kind of go from there. Liked and commented, let's see. Yeah. I don't know, I made the community post and we got up to 7 people, so something worked, and we hit the 7th like, so. Sorry, my boss has been hovering around. I will claim the #1 spot. It will be mine. It's okay, love. Focus on your work. But yeah, no, we're at 7 likes, which is better than it's been lately, so let's just see how it plays out, right? Oh hey, it's a fishbowl-based stream, always there at 4 AM, lol. Don't want you to end up in trouble, that's all. This dolphin's just hanging out like, bro, you're making so many items for me, thank you. Am I trying to get sponges? We already got sponges earlier. We got sponges when we were in the ocean monument when we were talking earlier. We have a full stack now, which doesn't sound like a lot, but 1 sponge can take out a decent amount of water, so we're actually in pretty good shape. Right now, I'm honestly just collecting cobble, because we kind of need it. Yeah, I'm going to throw gravel in here right now, just because I genuinely don't know what else to do with it. But basically the plan right now is to level this area out. And once this is leveled out, we can look at the, I can't believe I missed both times you went to the ocean monument. Yeah, really. But yeah, no, once we level this out, we can kind of do some quick maths to see, you know, how this dome is going to fit here. And then, we'll do that. No, that's actually the 2nd ocean monument I've taken down. Not today. Today, that was only the 1st one, but, you know, I'm just glad I survived it both times in hardcore, to be honest. Oh no, one of my likes disappeared. That's a shame. Oh well, what can you do? Still no conduit, I know, right? I really need to go out and just, like, hunt drowns for a bit. As much as I really, really don't want to. We need, why can't I? That was strange. It wouldn't let me use my bucket. That was super weird. I was like, hey, I'm gonna drown, I'll use my bucket. And it was just like, no. I think Minecraft isn't removing Herobrine. Like, Minecraft removed Herobrine 3 times because they mentioned it in an update. I don't know, we had that weird creepy encounter yesterday where there was just like a random zombie just like on top of the little port to my house. But, you know, I don't think that was Herobrine necessarily. Look at this dude. You know, I had this whole thought that I was gonna have to like tie down a bunch of dolphins. And turns out all I need to do is just make a mob farm and just make a bunch of items. Get a bunch of items in here. And we'll do this. Pretty close to done. This guy would finally stop giving me Dolphin's Grace so I can do this. Unless... I don't know, I would love to make a Hyperloop. I've never made one of those before. It just shoots you like really, really fast using entity cramming and a couple other things. Oh no, we lost another like. Heck. Well, so much for hitting the like goals. I mean, we're still above 4, so like whatever, but... Let's keep going with this. Unless it is me who is the Herobrine. Ooh. It's crazy to me that Minecraft is so big that it has its own urban legend. Like, that's pretty impressive, right? Like, I know there's, like, urban myths about, like, Ocarina of Time and stuff, but, like, the fact that Minecraft has its own, like, ghost-like entity. Maybe the Herobrines are the viewers we got likes from along the way. Yeah, maybe. Hard to say. Okay. Where are we? We're still working away at this. So the thing is it's a circle, and I'm making a giant square flat layout for it, so like a lot of these blocks I probably don't even need to break. But until I know the size of this thing, I kind of don't have a choice. With the way it updates, the legends could have been real historical bases. There's always diamonds under the surface. Lapis, yeah. Fair enough. I don't know, like, Minecraft Generation's weird. It always has been. Here. This dolphin takes all my cobble. Oh, this dude. Let's bring some of this cobble back. Now we're down to 4 likes. What the heck? Alright, well, nothing I can really do about it. You know, I could have the lays collecting all that stone and throwing it into a hopper. To be honest, I actually haven't used delays all that much, so I don't really know how their mechanics really work. Especially underwater. I actually don't know if allays would even go underwater. I mean, I guess they go on the surface of the water and take it. That would probably work. Just let it all float to the surface and have them take it from there. But I think you can do something with like a note block or something, and it makes it so they like bring it towards the note block. Something like that. We just hit the 2-hour mark on the stream, and we are 4 days away from breaking the record for hardcore on this channel. Give them a lock, they collect it when they see it. They'll throw it at you unless there's a note block making noise, in which case they throw it at the note block. Interesting. Yeah, I could definitely see like making something cool with that. You could technically get them to set off pressure plates then. If you get them to throw an item and it misses whatever they're throwing it at and it hits a pressure plate instead. You could get them to activate some redstone stuff. I actually really want to do stuff with the skulk sensors. Those have always fascinated me. I've always wanted to make like some sort of like nether or ender pearl like teleportation something or other with that. I made one once in a file where like if you shot a bell, it would teleport you to where that bell is. That was kind of cool. But the mechanics of it weren't really refined yet. It was like right when Skulk came out, so like a lot of the stuff hadn't been like updated and figured out yet. But it was nice for getting around like a really large base quickly. You could just like shoot a bell from across the screen or across the way and it would just instantly teleport you there. Okay, let me do this last row here, and then we'll take out that little chunk, and then we can kind of see where we are at. I saw a farm where the axolotls kill squid, the ladies collect the dye and throw it in hoppers that copper golems carry to autocrafters to make dye. That is kind of neat. Just get like one big chain of things going like that. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I've noticed in a lot of the more recent updates with Minecraft, they're adding things for convenience, but like the thing is like Minecraft was like originally a game about like problem solving, you know? Where like you had a problem, you had to like build a creative solution, like, you know, mob spawners are like a perfect example of that. You know, just a way to get XP quickly. And while Mojang keeps adding all these things in to like, you know, make things convenient, and like, you know, I do appreciate it sometimes. It's taking away from like the creativity of having to like, hey, I have this problem. What, you know, combination of blocks in whatever order can I do to solve that problem? Instead of just like, here's an item. It does that. So, like, I love the copper golems, but like item sorters already existed, and like, you know, those have their own problems. They're actually very laggy. But the copper golems are so loud. Like, I wish there was a way you could, like, wax them and, like, maybe waxing them makes them quieter or something. But, you know, that's my only, like, real gripe with them right now. It's just, like, they're so loud. Like, that's why I only really have Jeeves and I don't have, like, a crew of them working in my base right now, because I feel like it would just be too much. Every time I walk in there, it'd be like, clink, 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 clink from all the copper chests. Okay. So, 0, 0, I believe, is here. So let's dig down. There. They do a good job with introducing problems along with the solutions. Yeah, that's true. So here, I'm going to dump off more of this cobblestone, which I know you guys aren't super hyped on me getting right now, but we've actually been kind of low on it for a while. And I'm going to try and use as much spruce as I can, just to try and make a quick floor. So I'm actually kind of curious how tall this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is the surface. Okay, and I want it to be at least 3 lower than that. And I sort of want it to be an odd number, so maybe we do a 13 radius? No, not a 13 radius. That wouldn't work. I guess it had to be like 13 and a half. So 27. So if I can go 13 blocks out from here, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. So I guess we're gonna have to make it 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty good. So 1, 2, 3. I guess if I'm making it centered here, I guess it kind of still works. It's just awkward because I'm trying to do something like, I'm trying to center something that's not centered. I almost need to move this whole hallway out by 1. I could turn this into a double hallway, actually. That would work too. That would kind of solve the problem. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's just going to be weird doing it with a double hallway, I guess. But, like, it's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then, well, no, because I guess that doesn't work. Like, I think the problem is I'm trying to, like this is an even number, but then a portal thickness is an odd number. So that's what's kind of screwing with me right now, is, like, how do I make this even? And I think the answer is you don't. Because we're treating this as the center. But if I treat the whole thing as the center, then I might as well do a triple so there's a center line. Yeah. Like, that's sort of the problem. I kind of wanted the tunnel lined up with it. So, we'll go 10 out from here. I don't know. I guess I'll just draw the circle. It's going to have to be an even number, right? And then plus the 1 in the middle. So it'll be 13. Or no, 21. So I guess it kind of has to go out from this block. As weird as that sounds. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's kind of how I have to do it, unfortunately. So let's regroup. Alrighty, I'm out. Good luck with the rest of your stream, boss. Alright, Virulay, thanks for showing up. Appreciate the support, as always. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy circle generator thingamabob. You know, trademarked. Dome generator Minecraft. Yep, here we go. And let's see what we got here. So my diameter is going to be 21. And I guess we'll go starting at the bottom and kind of work our way out. We're only doing a half dome. So how's that going to work? I guess I need to do... this is tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I guess we have to start here. Alright. I'm going to start with my model like this. And we can go from there. Let me just move my chat so I can still see it. There we go. Okay. So I have a bit of a guideline I can start with at the very least. So if we're taking this as the center line, I guess, then yeah, I might have to move this whole tunnel over to make this look good, which is kind of a pain, but I guess I don't really have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I don't know. I can fix it later. It'll still work for now, but we're definitely going to have to fix that. So let me, with our brand new Aqua Affinity, we'll get this figured out. There we go. And we can break this. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess what I can do later is, if that's going to be the center, I can just make the nether portal wider. Because that's something I can do. And then I'll make it an odd number. Yeah, that's fine. We can do it that way. That'll work. So here, I'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There. Turning this into like an ASMR. But I think this will do. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I might have to mess with it at the end, but that's fine. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 2, and then just diagonals across. Yeah, this isn't actually that big a dome. I've definitely made way bigger ones, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. There. So that's probably going to be it. And then I'll make the nether portal when I build it down here just one wider so it does end up in the center. And then we can go from there. So let's try and fill this in. At the very least, I want to try and fill in the edges, because then we can lay down the glass. We can always go get spruce later. Okay, maybe I just need to get spruce now. Thought I had a bit more than that. Apparently not. Do have a few spruce trees up here I can go grab. So we'll go grab that first. Hope you guys are having a good day. My morning's been pretty chill so far. The short I posted this morning is actually doing quite well. You know, it's one of the highlights from yesterday's stream. I was gonna try and keep posting shorts only on the weekends, but and I do kind of need to make a backlog right now, so it was kind of a dumb idea to do that. But geez, get out of here. I had so many from yesterday, and I was hoping to have more from the streams later this week, i.e. the dragon fight, that I'll have more than enough clips to have for this weekend, and I'll actually probably have enough for the next weekend after that, and maybe even the weekend after that. So it all kind of depends on what happens, if we have any highlights or anything, but I think it'll work out fine. But let me just grab some spruce here. Yeah, no, the shorts have actually been doing quite well on the channel. I'm really glad too, because the ones I've been posting lately have been to do with the live streams instead of just like tutorials, which I'm trying to slowly move away from on the channel. Because as much as I like doing tutorials and like, you know, they do have a lot of replay, you know, when you're trying to look something up, you tend to watch the channels, or watch the video more than once to try and make sure you get all the details. That's sort of why I started the channel to begin with, was just to get those, like, you know, multiple viewing views, but, you know, I can only do that so many times before it starts to get boring, and it's nice to be able to actually do, like, real gameplay, as opposed to, you know, just, like, how to make a garbage can. So, and then I'm hoping if I do end up getting this job and accepting it, I can justify getting some new games. YouTube is probably going to stay Minecraft, but I do have the Twitch that some of you are watching me on right now. So I'm hoping that I can start playing Silk Song and maybe even Skate soon. I've been really wanting to do Skate, but I keep putting it off for some weird reason. You know, and waited for that game to come out for years and then just didn't play it when it came out because everyone said it sucked. But again, I don't want to take other people's opinions into account. I want to give it my own review. And who knows, maybe it is a fun game and people don't know what they're talking about, so we'll give it our own little review, right? You know, I skateboard. Obviously not right now because it's snowing out, but, you know, I do enjoy a good kickflip now and then. You know, a couple board slides, a couple lip slides. I actually, like, my main focus in skateboarding has always been doing, like, weird flip tricks. I actually didn't try to really learn how to skate mini ramps or half pipes, I guess, for people who don't really know what that is. Just picture, like, a half pipe. That's essentially what it is. But yeah, no, how does this work? So that's floor, that's the center floor, so then I guess it's just build the same thing on top. Okay. But yeah, no, I've always focused on doing like really weird flip tricks and stuff. Like even when I worked at the skate park, that was kind of like my main go-to. But I didn't really learn to skate mini ramp well until I was like 19 or 20. And I'm still not like the greatest at it, but like I can at least do like some tricks now. Like I can do a full cab rock and roll. I can do like feeble fakies and like things like that. Like, you know, not exactly basic, but not exactly advanced either. But I can do like pop shove it late varial flips and stuff on flat ground, which I'd much rather, you know, do. Okay. We have a lot of glass. So what I want to do is I sort of want to dye it, but I don't know if we have enough plants to really justify dyeing it right now. Like we have peonies and lilacs. which I can technically use. What kind of dye do these make? That's magenta. That's pink. I really wish I had something that was blue, but I guess not. So we'll do it out of clear for now, and then maybe someday I will update it. So here, I'll take a few of these out. Thankfully, it's only 12 layers, so this shouldn't take too long. Lapis makes blue. That's true. I do have a lot of lapis, and I'm not really enchanting things right now. Let's... Here. Blue glass, not to be confused with blue grass. Yeah, let's try that at blue. I think it'll, like, blend in with the water nice. Make it look a little more, like, mystical, I guess. Oh, I just saw an ambulance drive by. Okay. Obviously, I will temporarily break this block, but eventually it will get moved over to here. But yeah, let's do this. Can't tell if that was a snowplow or if that was what I'm doing right now. Okay. So that was level 1. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to keep minimizing. But because this dome isn't very big, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now, this is the center. We need to go 1, and then I will break this. And then, so it's 2, 2, 2, 2. So, and then that. That's not right, is it? Is it 1, 2, 3, then 2 at an angle, then 2 at an angle, and then 1. So maybe it's this one that gets broken. And then 2 at an angle, 2 at an angle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 at an angle, 2 at an angle, 1. 2 at an angle, 2 at an angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Yeah. I think that's right. Okay. So we'll just keep moving along here, I guess. Swim down here. So this is the center. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. And then 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oops. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure this is like the most exciting footage you've ever seen in your life. 2, and then 1, then 2, and then 3. 3, then 2, then 1, then 2, and 3. There. So that should be good. Good call with lapis making blue. There we go. So how does this work? Okay, so the outside layer, we don't touch it now. And so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll be from the center, which is here. So it goes like that. And then we need 3 blocks on either side of it. There we go. Then it's 2. Then it's 1. Then it's another 1. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. Break these guys off. 1, 1. And then it's 1, 2. Oops. Definitely need to pay more attention to my HP while I'm doing this. But let's go grab some more lapis so we can finish this. Keep it moving. There's some. And do I have any in here? Guess not. Definitely have some downstairs though. I just hope it's enough. Like oddly enough, I've never had to go like lapis mining before, but this may be the first time. Who knows? It's kind of hard to say. Here, grab some of this. What up, Jeeves? Hanging out, playing with your chest. That sounded way dirtier than I expected it to. Okay. Let's grab some more blue glass. Oh, it's probably blue stained glass, my bad. There we go. We'll keep this for now. It's probably not enough, but should be okay. Oh, geez, I don't know if you guys could hear that. My back just cracked so loud. Okay. Let's keep this going. I know we didn't finish that layer, but I'm going to try and start it going the other direction, and it should just, like, sync up, you know? So this will be 2, and then... Oops. Break this guy. And then we'll go here and here. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. And then 2 more diagonal guys. It's starting to come together. So we got 2 diagonal guys, and then we need 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. We're getting there. We're getting there. You've got a real soothing voice. Thank you. How does that work? Okay, that works. Sorry, I'm using a, it's called plots.co. It's a little tool you can use online for making domes in Minecraft. Not a sponsorship or anything, it's just helpful. 3, we need 2, and then an angle, another 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. And 2. Hey, Gavin. What's going on, buddy? There, that row is actually super easy. Did it all in one breath. Right? Yeah, no, that went actually like super fast. I keep seeing this in the sky. I'm like, what is that? What are you? We're actually 2 days away from our all-time record, so get hyped for that. You know, we made it to day 282 in last season, so while it's not the same amount of episodes, we are about to break the record. Okay, so we need to go to here, break this guy. So we got 1, and then 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, you've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Yeah, basically. You should build a UFO around it. That'd be pretty funny, actually. You missed 2.5 hours. Sorry, buddy. Did you get my notifications and stuff? I tried to fix some things yesterday, so I'm hoping that it's helping with the notifications and getting them out to everybody. But YouTube's been kind of weird lately, so who knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Get 1 in the corner. 1, 2. There we go. The dome is starting to close in, guys. We have a few layers left, not too many. I think it's like 4 more layers left before I have to close off the dome. But we will keep it moving. What do we got? 7, eh? Okay. So let me get this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks pretty cool at the very least. This is where it gets kind of tricky. So here, let me break that. So it goes, and then I need to break this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we can break this guy. And then go 2, 3, like that. Break this guy. And so we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need to break this guy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Figures my entire stream for the past like half hour is just me counting, and I have more viewers now than I did when I was actually trying to talk to people. There we go. Funny how that works sometimes, but hey, we're back up to 5 likes. Thanks, guys. We were at 7, and then, you know, a couple people took their likes back, so I don't know if I did or said something wrong, but hopefully not. Okay, where are we at? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is slowly starting to repeat itself. So we'll go up a level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, I don't think it's you. I think YouTube took them away. Probably. So I'll do 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need to get more glass. So I'm actually going to break this just so that I know where I stopped. There we go. But it's starting to become a dome. You can kind of see it here. But eventually we'll do that. It'll become a dome, and then I can use our new sponge to suck out all the water. And then I can move this tunnel over a block. And then we should be in good shape to sponge all this out, put the portal down there, and then we can go work on a actual nether hub. Let's see here, get some stained glass going. Great. I don't know what's going on outside. Sounds like there's like a big truck or something. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Hopefully not. But something out there is backing up. I would say it's a garbage truck, but it's not garbage day, so... Not really sure what's going on there. Okay, so where are we? This is the 1, 2, 3 here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, screw it. I should just start an ASMR channel at this point. Honestly, I'm like sort of half kidding. There we go. So now, up to layer 20. This is where it's going to get kind of interesting. Here, I gotta put my whole finger on the screen to try and keep track of this. Okay. So I should be able to do this. There. Dolphin's like, give me a glass. Oh my god, give it to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2. And then it's like a block of 6, kind of. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oops. Oh, we actually are a lot closer to the surface than I thought. That works out perfectly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that should be that layer. So we're actually very close to being done. I think the next layer might even be the last layer. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. So, I need to... Oh, buddy, I don't want Dolphin's Grace right now. I appreciate it. You're making this a little bit more difficult, though. Okay. So, I need to do 3 here. Then 5. Then 7, 7, 7. Just break this off. Just go straight across here. And then it is 5. Oops, that would be 6, not 5. And then 1, 2. And I'll hop down into here for 3. There we go. Leave that for the center of it. And there we go. We have our nice new dome. I can even go grab some of the sea lanterns to kind of light it up in there a little bit. That we grabbed earlier when we went to the ocean monument. And I can also grab sponge as well, because since it's a dome, this actually might be a little bit easier to empty. Let me just kind of... Yikes, I just need better storage, I think. Yeah, we're getting a little full, guys. Here, let me do this. And we'll grab the sea lanterns, wherever I put the rest of them. I definitely had more than one. Where did I put them? There we go. Ah, jeez. Just a big old dad sneeze. Jesus. Not even a dad. I don't even know how I got into the club. Okay. Bless you. Thank you. Here, so we'll throw a couple of these down just to kind of light up the space a little bit. Did I trap a dolphin in here? No. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, uh-oh. I heard you mentioning Soul Sand, Soul Speed earlier. Was it for the hallways? I think that would be fun. I did that on the Abyss server. I just don't know if I want to do it here. That would be a much later thing if I did. There we go, got a little air pocket. Now this is going to be the trickier part. I don't know if I actually can get this to work, but we're going to try. Or I'm just going to spam a bunch of sponge everywhere and hope that it, you know, creates enough air pockets. Man, it definitely helped. Didn't grab all of it, but, you know, a decent amount. So let me... The good thing is it's all enclosed, right? So I'm not going to lose any sponge in here. I can just sort of run around and collect it all. Who knows, maybe some of this even missed some of the water. And we can get more of it before I go back and have to throw it in the super smelter. Lafovo, did you get the job? You asked last time when the Wi-Fi dropped out. Hey, Lafovo. So, long story short, I was supposed to hear back on Monday and didn't hear anything, which, you know, obviously a little disappointing. But, I got a text from the recruiter yesterday being like, hey, so they've been kind of busy and on the road and stuff and haven't really had time to sit down and do anything about it. So, just wanted to give you the heads up, like, don't freak out, but, I'm pretty sure it's coming, so just, like, hang in there. So, I'm hoping I hear something today, so it gives me a couple days to, you know, respond and read the contract and accept and stuff. But, we'll see. Again, I'm trying not to stress about it too much, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed and stressed, so hoping that things work out, but we'll kind of have to cross that bridge once we get to it. God, I hate saying that phrase now. Like, I used to work at a place that builds bridges. Like, that was, like, my job. So now when I say, like, we'll cross that bridge once we get there, like, when I used to say it there, like, unironically, and then that would happen, and I'd just be like, ugh. Okay, so the good thing is we do have some sponges left. So I'm hoping I can kind of cheat the system a little bit here. Get rid of some of this. Do that. Okay, so that was probably all of it. But we did manage to get some of it dry. At least the entranceway, which is like kind of the most important part. I'm sure you'll get the job. You're the best. Thanks, love. There we go. Yeah, so hopefully I hear something today, and then we can kind of go from there, right? Again, like, it is a little disappointing because I was expecting to hear something on Monday, so I was, like, you know, patiently sitting there Monday waiting and waiting, but I get that people get busy and, you know, it's not the top priority for them right now. So, ooh, maybe I can get this all with all the sponge I have. Yo, we did it! I didn't need to go back once for the furnace. That's great. Awesome. There we go. And we got all of our original sponge back. Our spange. So yeah, basically we're going to have to move this tunnel over by one, but I think for now what we can do is I can take down that other portal, and I can now put a portal down in here. I'll just make it a 9x9, or not by 9, 3x4 portal, I guess, would be the dimensions. And then we'll be good to go. So let me just grab a flint and steel. And we'll head over here. And it's also the first area of our base that uses colored glass, so that's cool. So yeah, so this is actually going to be the center right here. So let's dig this out a bit. Right, so this is not the center, this is the center. So we actually have to do that, right, for this to be the center. And then Something like this, maybe? Maybe I'll do it one taller just to make it look a little more important. And we are actually just about to hit day 282. Yeah, no, that actually looks pretty good. Maybe I'll do a back to it. We'll see. Which, if you guys don't know, last hardcore series made it to day 282 and I died. So the minute the clock turns to day 282, we have now tied the record for the longest hardcore series on this channel. So get hyped. I'm just going to go over here and break down this. Oh, that looks sick. I haven't really seen it from the outside yet. No, that's actually really, really cool. We should definitely add some, like, decoration. I'll move the sea lanterns around eventually to, you know, make it look a little more clean. But let me break this guy down quickly. And, seeing that's honestly making me go, like, ooh, beacon. We should, get on getting the other wither skeleton skulls. We got lucky with our first one, but now we have a looting sword, so it'll be way faster. Heck, we can even make a wither farm. That could be interesting. Get a permanent source of coal. So this has actually been here since basically day 1. So let's take this down. This like makeshift little bridge I made. And we can see the new portal in all its glory. I didn't think I'd have to make it taller, but I think it looks better like that, so we're going to keep it. But the idea is that I should be able to light this portal, and it'll sync to the one I already have in the nether, so I don't need to, like, fix anything. So let me just grab all of this oak. Thanks for the 6 likes, guys. I appreciate that. We were up to 7 earlier, and then I don't know what the heck happened. People just unliked and left, or YouTube, you know, did something. But I do appreciate that. Alright, so now all I need to do, hopefully, is go light that portal. And we are back to having a portal at 0, 0. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, is a really good spot to build one. Because 0, 0, if you build a portal there, will be the same in the nether as it is in the overworld. So if you get lost, all you need to do is get back to 0, 0, and you're home. So let me light this bad boy up. Looks great. And we can... oh, that was the wrong kind of pickaxe. Here, we'll throw one... We'll throw them in the corners for now, I guess. Just until I decide better spots for them, but keeps everything kind of lit in here. It's super lit, bro. God, I sounded like Bill Nye the Science Guy for a second there. That was strange. Okay. So this should sync up to the one in the nether. Which... Yep, okay, we're good. Yep, here is our original portal. So if I go through here... Hopefully... Hey, perfect. That is great. Okay. Awesome. And so now all I need to do is move the tunnel over by 1, which actually shouldn't be too hard. I just need to fill in the outside with glass and then like redo the floor. So let's go grab some glass quickly. Let me just kind of toss some of this stuff back in here that we don't need. can put my sponge back, my spange, and I guess that's technically a mob drop. Weird as it sounds. And then, yeah. I don't know why I have this, but go grab some more glass. So glad we grabbed all this last episode. It's going to make building things so much easier. Don't need to go and collect it beforehand. Okay. So, yeah. All I should have to do to get this to work is listen to that cool Minecraft rain. So good. Yeah. I should just have to fill in this and then just make another wall beside it. And then just go on the inside with my pickaxe and just break it. There we go. And then we'll come through here. Just grab some air quickly. But we should be in good shape. Let's do this just to kind of mimic what I had before. You know, speed run building my base. And I really want to get more bees. I think that a place will be a lot cooler if it had way more bees inside of it, just like flying around at all times. So, definitely going to look into that. Oops. We also need to add plants on the outside too. I grabbed all that coral so I could plant it around the house, and I just sort of haven't yet. There, we'll do that. And then, unfortunately, the only real way I can get inside here, then I can do this and recover all that glass. Here, I actually want to grab these torches just to be on the safe side. Awesome. Where are we at for how long this stream is right now, actually? Yeah, I thought so. We're getting close to 3 hours. Which is pretty good. But yeah, let's get through here. And we can have our tunnel centered. I'll have to take out all that spruce and move it over a block too, but that's fine. And then we'll be in good shape. Have our nice hub, and then we can go into the nether and we can start digging out the area to make a proper nether hub. I'm sure the sound is lovely for you guys. I just can't believe, like, I've been streaming at 6 instead of 6:30 just to, like, try and get the streams out a little bit sooner. And it's crazy to me, like, how big of a difference that makes. I didn't think it would, but you get to the stream, like, so much, like, faster. And, like, by the time you even look at the clock, like, you're like, oh, crap, it's, like, you know, I'm already 3 hours into a stream. Like, it's only 9 a.m. and I'm 3 hours in. It's crazy how that works. Passage of time, man. Are you excited for the new Has Been Hotel episodes? I am extremely excited for the Has Been Hotel episodes. I just know not everybody's into it, so I haven't really brought it up, but oh my god. I know nothing about today's episode other than it was the creator's favorite one. So that typically means it's going to be an insanely good episode for any show if it's the creator's favorite one to make. So I'm hoping that means some hijinks occur, or at least some like crazy plot. But I'm really hoping that today's episode is a banger. I mean, all the songs so far have been like pretty good. There's been a couple that I've been like, I don't know, but for the most part, the songs this season have been pretty good too. So I'm pretty hyped to see what happens in today's episode, that's for sure. Here, we'll torch this up before we get any zombie villager, or zombie visitors, sorry. There we go. And then we can just kind of gravel all this stuff in. Hopefully I have enough. Shoot, I'm a little short. But it's actually fine, because I can just grab it from here. For sure it'll be a banger. I just hope we get to see more of the ships. I love the romancy stuff that's happening. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like, I don't really agree with, like, Husk and, Angel Dust being a couple. That one's a little strange to me, but, they seem to really push it in one of the last episodes, and I was like, I don't know about that. I think they're just good friends. I don't think you need to really force that issue, but I don't know. We'll see. Oops, a little bit too far. There we go. I hope we get to see what's happening in heaven. Yeah, me too. I am very curious as to what's going on. There we go. I kind of want to go fill that in on the outside, but past that, I think this is pretty good. Here, let me grab some gravel. Yeah, I'll just kind of patch in that one spot that looks a little weird. But it looks like our nether portal is officially where it belongs. Not sure why that's like that, but okay. So we'll just kind of patch this up quickly. There we go. I don't think I needed to go back far back, but can just take a few of these out. There. That looks pretty good. And then we got this tunnel. Awesome. And I'm just going to head to bed, and that should put us at day 282. The hype is real, guys. We're getting real close. I'm turning into the resident superhero at work today. Aren't you always the resident superhero at work? I mean, you're my regular superhero. Just so you guys know, that is my actual wife, so it's not as creepy as it sounds, I promise. Oh, you're flexing today? Flexing and finessing? Such a good song. Okay. We are in good shape. We got our nether portal in the house. So hopefully that doesn't mean we end up with a bunch of unwanted guests. Let me just kind of try and sort some of this. I have a lot more materials now than before, so... But there we go. I don't know where I got wheat seeds from, but... There we go, there we go. Doing okay, doing okay. Alright. Hey, there it is. Day 282, guys. We did it. We're finally back to the same day we were in the last hardcore. Get hyped. We did it. God, it took so long. Honestly, though, this base is way cooler than Season 2's base. I still kind of miss Chicken House, though, from Season 1. Or no, that wasn't Season 1. That was Season 2 as well. Dang. Chicken House, man. A lot of good memories in that base. But we did it! Maybe we should do like an homage. We'll do like a giant chicken on the shore or something. Bit of an homage to last season. But yeah, this is sick. We have a nice little hallway now. Leads right to here. I don't like that. I'm gonna fix that. But yeah, no. We are good. There's lots of light in here. Now we just need to work on the nether hub, which is kind of its own issue. Because the portal should technically be here. Right? Because that's sort of where 0, 0 is. It just got kind of confused with the math. But our nether portal should technically go right here. So what I'm gonna do is... I didn't want to have to move this one, but... I think that's our only option right now to make this as accurate as I want it to be. Rolling around at the speed of fast. Running my ass off through all this glass. Just keep on moving ahead. Gonna jump up and down and I'll hit my head. It's parody. I'm allowed. Change the lyrics. No, I love how this is centered. That was a good call, making it a 3-wide portal. Okay. So what we can do is basically the same thing as before. So we'll go, oops, 1, 2. Hopefully there's no lava here or anything nasty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. Oops. Thank God we have another right pick. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what I need to do now, I think, is break this one. Ooh, spooky. And it should sync up to the one in the house. It's like even more accurate, so just kind of take some of this. It's been a while since I've had a netherite pick, so I'm just enjoying how fast it goes now. I remember when we first got our obsidian, just like how slow a basic diamond pick is. There we go. And bam. Fill in the floor a little bit. Probably gonna have to dig this out anyways, but just so I don't fall to my death anywhere. There we go. So hopefully this should end up right back in the house. Perfect. And if I head through this one, shouldn't generate a new one. There we go. Great. So now the fun part of just absolutely destroying the nether. I could actually even use TNT for a lot of this, which isn't the worst idea. The only problem is if it hits anyone else, like these pigmen, it's going to count as me attacking them if I use TNT. So I need to be aware of that. Oh, it's so satisfying to break all the netherrack like this. But just because it's fun, I might actually do TNT just to see. And we're actually still really close to the netherite mine, which I do need a few more pieces, but not right this second. Just for my my shovel. And I think there was something else. Oh yeah, the hoe to get the achievement. I wouldn't mind enchanting that hoe, but now that I know you don't need to break it to get the achievement anymore. There we go. Open up the space a little bit, let the sun in. I haven't decided if I want to slab everything here, though, just to make it safer. Ow. Don't do that. But for now, we have our portal. And I'm just going to make a wall here, just so I don't accidentally, like, walk off the edge while I am doing this. You know, I'm going to make OSHA happy. And I just need to make sure I don't accidentally break my tools. Yeah, you don't need to break it for an achievement. I know. That's what I said. I said now that I know I don't need to do that. Sorry, it might have been hard to hear me over the construction going on in the back. And eventually I would like to blow a hole in the roof to be able to get to the nether ceiling, because that would be super convenient for making certain kinds of farms, like a gold farm, for example. The other thing, too, is once we get frogs, like, we're in a basalt delta, basically, so we could start getting frog lights, which I've only gotten, like, one time legit. And, other times not legit. So I'm curious if we can, somehow accomplish that. But I was gonna do TNT, but screw it, this is fun. Maybe if I need to blow a hole in the floor to make the fog floor effect, I'll do it with TNT. But we're actually pretty high up in the nether right now. Oops. Sorry, little homie. Hopefully that doesn't count. I don't think it does. We'll sort of tidy this up a little bit. See what we're working with. Frog lights are cool if you've even found different types of frogs so you could get the different lights. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get all the different kinds of frogs, but even just finding 2 different species is kind of a new thing for me, so... I actually saw... Actually, no, I'll save that. Maybe I'll do it as a surprise. There we go. A little bit of an open area here. I should actually probably make a chest in this area. Hopefully those pigmen don't start shooting at me. Oops. That leads me to think that this part might be a Crimson Forest, and then the rest of it might be Basalt Delta heading out that way. Does this show what it is? This is Nether Wastes. Okay. But I know there's a Crimson Forest near here, so... I don't like hoglins, so if I can keep them out of my hair, that would be great. Just making sure I'm not walking off a cliff. There we go. Wouldn't mind getting some warped trees as well. There we go. What's up, homie? Wish I had some gold to trade you guys right now, but unfortunately I don't. We could even get a happy gas and bring it into the nether. That might even be fun too. I can somehow force a happy gas to get through the portal. Maybe even get some striders here or something. Make like another highway of some kind. That's probably good enough for now. Actually, no. We'll leave that. Temporary safety wall. Construction started in 2025, ending in 2027. At least that's how it works around here. Feels like there's just construction 24/7. Especially in the winter. It's like so inconvenient. Here, we'll grab a bunch of gold. Hopefully don't pee off anything, but I think we're okay. Cool. There. We have a bit more of an open area now. You can have some room for activities. For example, am I gonna slab everything so that guys don't spawn here? The answer may surprise you. No, I sort of want to slab everything. I think that'll... Like, I want to do the floor where it's like, you know, it's all glass. And I don't think things can spawn on glass, so it might actually be a good idea. But doing that is such a pain. I'm gonna have to like TNT out like a giant crevice to do it. Which I'm not opposed to, I guess, but it is, you know, an extra step to the process. Okay, we're pretty mined out here. I think we're good little start to our nether hub situation. One thing I do want to see is, so if this is a 0, so that means this is going to have to be a tunnel at some point. We'll just give this a quick little, here you go. Quick little howdy neighbor. And then we have, this tunnel's already started. And so that would mean that here is going to be another one heading out this direction. Yep, this way. Which it seems like there already is one, which is great. And that also means that we're going to have one going out this direction as well. Maybe I'll make this one have the staircase down, because that's where our netherite mine is, down there. So we could even have it go to here. Then this will lead out to another one. Just kind of give it a little bit of a head start here. With our good pal Rich Boy. Awesome. So this is actually right on the edge of a biome, which is kind of an interesting situation. But the cool thing is I think I can actually get frog lights pretty easily. We'll just, you know, give it some safety. And then, I don't know, maybe down to like here. We'll start making a staircase. There's one kind of started there, but it's not great. But for now, we'll leave it. I do think I need to make a chest for here. Right? Because there's going to be a lot of netherrack here. So let me go grab some wood. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any of the warp logs, but... You know, this tunnel would be a good tunnel to have soul speed on, let's be real. Just whip through my base. Whip and or nene. Yeah. Let me turn all this to gold. There. And then I will grab... Let's see what we got here. It's kind of a good head start. Gives us at least some wood to deal with. And then as for TNT, I do have a bit of sand left over from the glass production. And we do have our fancy new farm. So we're actually in an okay position to do that. Here, I'm going to put it all up at the top here, in case we do end up TNTing stuff. Just do that for now. Just kind of get us situated here. I'm going to take this all back, though. that's fine. Just so we have a bit of a start to everything. And then, yeah, I'm basically going to have to TNT out this whole area, I think, if we're going to do the floating glass thing. The fog glass, sorry. This is already a hole, which is convenient. I actually think it's deep enough, too, which is even more convenient. And then, yeah, once we TNT all this out, we can raise the roof. And we can turn this into... I sort of want to do another dome, but they're kind of a pain. So, we'll see how that goes. I haven't quite decided yet if I want to do another dome. Alright. How do I look here? That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call the stream there for today. We're at about 3.5 hours in, so... make sure you check out the short that I posted this morning. It seems to be doing quite well, so that's always good. Let me just double check here. There we go. Yeah, no, it seems to be doing quite well. You know, I've been really enjoying streaming with you guys, and hopefully I find out about a job soon so I can kind of get you a good streaming schedule. Oh, Addy and Pross, you just... you joined at the wrong time, my friend. We're just about to end the stream, actually. So, unfortunately, you got here a little bit late today. But yeah, no. Today went pretty well. We went to the Ocean Monument. We got more sponge. We made our new nether dome, which is pretty sick. You can kind of see it here. And yeah, no, things went pretty smoothly today. A lot less danger than I thought, honestly, going to another Ocean Monument. So... hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll keep you updated with the YouTube posts and Discord posts because unfortunately it seems like YouTube is kind of messing with the chat and, you know, notifications and stuff. So if you guys do want to make sure you return to the stream, make sure you do hit the bell. I know a lot of people say that, but like it is actually a genuine problem I'm having. So if you do want to see the stream again, make sure you turn on your notifications so that you do actually get to see it. And yeah, that's basically it for today. So tomorrow's stream will probably work on getting some more nether stuff, a few more gas tiers, because on Friday, I think we're going to go resurrect the dragon. We hit day 282, or well, we're on 283 now, so this is officially the longest hardcore series on the channel. And there's so much more to come, so make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, join the Discord, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitch as Stein Plays MC, link in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow morning's stream. So goodbye and good night, gamers. I'll see you next time.